Hey guys, Sunday 17th of May, just doing a quick update on the one of the beast flow-throughs. This is the one with the red worms in it. Over here I fed probably about a week ago. Also put the half a pumpkin just here where you can see all of these sprouts coming up from the seeds. As you can see, the pumpkin's completely gone in about a week. There's active worms playing around in the roots of the pumpkin seeds, and you'll find there's a lot of worms in the bedding around that place. Got some eggshells there that I can see haven't broken down completely yet. Still a high volume of worms feeding around the area. There's a lot of them through there. I really love hanging around where the eggshells are. What you can see I'm digging into there is the bedding that I've put in underneath the new feed, and there's usually quite a lot of worms go to town on that bedding that's been soaked in the juices from the feed. They do like hanging around towards the wall. You can see some black soldier fly larvae in there as well. It's got a tiny smell, a bit of smell to it. Now I'm disturbing it, but before I disturbed it there was no smell there at all. So you can see pretty well, within a week most of the food's gone. There's a potato peel still there. The worms tend to get into it really quickly. Because it's winter here at the moment, we're opposite you guys in our seasons. I've put quite a bit of shredded newspaper in as a blanket on top of the bedding. And again, this is an old feed area. It's probably been, say, 2 or 3 weeks at least since this area here has been fed. You can still see there's quite a lot of worms through there in this area. Again, you can see partly finished shredded cardboard newspaper that was underneath the feed that they're still getting into. Quite a few worms still kicking around, feeding on that. Even though there's new feed in the bin, they don't tend to chase it too far away from where they're hanging out, is what I've found with the big beast flow-throughs. This one sort of big lumpy bit of the grass that I'm using as partial bedding there. And again, you can see the quality of the bedding. You can see how loose and friable it is, that it just all falls apart. It's very loose and aerated. There's no sign of any mould or mildew or anything like that from the grass, no slimy sort of thing. Reading between the lines of what we heard someone else had a problem with, my understanding is they were having a problem with feeding grass because they were feeding fresh grass, and they also weren't mixing any cardboard or anything into it, whereas I age the grass for 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe even 4 to 6 weeks type of thing before I put it in here, and then I mix it 50-50 with the shredded cardboard. And again, you can see the shredded cardboard still got the flutes in it there. Provides a lot of aeration and drainage and whatnot. That's another newer feed area than the one I showed you over the other side. You can still see quite a lot of whole food there. Again, higher worm densities in it. Now it's getting colder weather for us here. The worms tend to get into the food a lot quicker. I think they're enjoying the warmth that the food generates, which putting the thermometer in some of these fresh food piles, I'm getting up to about 50 degrees Celsius out of the under the food, whereas I'm getting only 20 to 25 Celsius in the balance of the bedding that hasn't been fed recently. So I think that's about 110 Fahrenheit in the feed. And what I do find is I'll open this area up here that's right on the edge of the bin. There'll be tons of worms in that edge, feeding back into the feed. And they come at it from the edges until it cools down enough for them to get right into it. Again, you can see there's no mould, mildew. There's a bit of mildewy stuff on there. I think it's banana peel I can see there, but that's because there would have been bread in there as well. So again, you can really see the quality of the bedding that I recommend is quite good. Thanks for watching the video.